The most important meal? Not so fast. We've all heard it. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. It's a phrase that's been ingrained in our minds since childhood. But is it really? Not necessarily. While breakfast can be beneficial for some, it's not a one-size-fits-all rule. It's a common myth that many people believe. The idea that breakfast is essential for everyone is more about tradition than science. The truth is, what matters most is the overall quality and quantity of food you eat throughout the day, not just at breakfast. A balanced diet is key. Your body doesn't prioritize calories based on when you eat them. It processes food the same way, regardless of the time. Whether you eat a big breakfast, a small breakfast, or skip it altogether, the total calorie intake over the entire day is what truly counts. It's about balance and moderation. So, don't stress too much about having breakfast if you're not hungry or it doesn't fit your routine. Listen to your body and eat when you're hungry. Remember, it's about making healthy choices throughout the day, not just focusing on one single meal. Prioritize nutrient-dense foods and stay hydrated. Jumpstarting your metabolism? Think again. Many people believe that there are quick fixes or magic tricks to boost their metabolism instantly. But the truth is far more complex. Another common misconception is that eating breakfast kickstarts your metabolism. This idea has been popularized over the years, leading many to believe that breakfast is the most crucial meal for metabolic health. While it's true that eating does slightly increase your metabolic rate, it's not as significant as some might believe. The increase is minimal and doesn't have a long-lasting impact on your overall metabolism. Metabolism, the process by which your body burns calories for energy, is a complex process influenced by various factors, including your age, genetics, and activity level. It's not something that can be easily manipulated by simply changing your meal times. Skipping breakfast doesn't magically slow down your metabolism, nor does eating it drastically speed it up. The body is more resilient and adaptable than we often give it credit for. What truly matters for a healthy metabolism is consistent, nutritious eating throughout the day. This means focusing on balanced meals that provide your body with the necessary nutrients it needs to function optimally. So, instead of worrying about when you eat, focus on what you eat and make sure to include plenty of fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains in your diet. These choices will support your metabolism and overall health far better than any quick fix. Weight gain worries? Don't believe the hype. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: weight gain. It's a common concern for many, especially when it comes to the topic of breakfast. Many fear that skipping breakfast will lead to overeating later in the day, resulting in weight gain. This belief has been ingrained in our minds for years. However, studies show this isn't always the case. The relationship between breakfast and weight gain is more complex than it seems. While some people might eat more at lunch after skipping breakfast, their overall calorie intake for the day might still be lower. This is because they've eliminated the calories they would have consumed at breakfast. It's a simple equation of calories in versus calories out. In fact, some research suggests that skipping breakfast might even help with weight management, as it can lead to a reduced overall calorie intake throughout the day. This doesn't mean it's a one-size-fits-all solution. But remember, everyone is different, and what works for one person might not work for another. It's important to listen to your body and understand your own nutritional needs. The key takeaway is that skipping breakfast doesn't automatically equal weight gain. It's about understanding your body's signals and making informed choices. It's about making conscious food choices and managing your calorie intake throughout the day. By doing so, you can maintain a healthy weight without the stress of rigid meal schedules. For those who prefer skipping breakfast, intermittent fasting has gained significant popularity in recent years. Intermittent fasting involves cycling between periods of eating and fasting. One popular method, the 16-8 method, involves fasting for 16 hours a day and consuming all your meals within an 8-hour window. This often means skipping breakfast and having your first meal around noon. Intermittent fasting has been linked to various health benefits, including improved insulin sensitivity, reduced inflammation, and potential benefits for brain health. However, it's crucial to consult with your doctor before starting any form of intermittent fasting, especially if you have any underlying health conditions. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to skip breakfast boils down to personal preference and listening to your body. If you wake up hungry in the morning, by all means, have a healthy breakfast. Your body is smart, and it will signal when it needs fuel. Ignoring these hunger cues can lead to overeating later in the day or making unhealthy food choices. On the other hand, if you're not feeling particularly hungry in the morning, there's no need to force yourself to eat. Listen to your body and eat when you're genuinely hungry. If you do choose to have breakfast, make it a healthy one. A nutritious breakfast can provide you with sustained energy throughout the morning and help you make healthier choices throughout the day. Focus on incorporating plenty of protein, healthy fats, and fiber. A protein-rich breakfast in particular can be beneficial as it helps keep you feeling fuller for longer and stabilizes blood sugar levels. Some healthy breakfast options include Greek yogurt with berries and nuts, scrambled eggs with whole wheat toast and avocado, or overnight oats with chia seeds and fruit. So, there you have it. The truth about skipping breakfast. It's not necessarily the villain it's often made out to be. Remember, it all comes down to personal preference, listening to your body, and making healthy choices throughout the day. What are your thoughts on skipping breakfast? Do you have any personal experiences or tips to share? Let's start a conversation in the comments below.